I joined Toastmasters in 1994. I joined a little club down in when I moved to California, club number 280, the South Bay Toastmasters. And as I was a member of that club and watched it grow, many people came to Toastmasters. And we would often ask, why did you come to Toastmasters? Why are you interested in this club? The most common subject, the most common reason that most people gave, they wanted to overcome their fear of public speaking. One of the most egregious fears. And they wanted a tolerance to that fear and to become more confident. When people would join the club as guests, I used to tell them from the front that the reason for joining our club was that they would, as a member of our club, they would gain something beyond overcoming the fear of public speaking. They would actually improve their self-confidence. Toastmasters does this for active members. Toastmasters is a program to help people improve their communication skills. Now, this is still not the L word. It's the C word, communication. Why am I speaking about communication and overcoming fear in describing the L word? Well, I'll use the word learner because this describes the Toastmaster. All over the world, there are Toastmasters, people who are learners and who learn from the program at Toastmasters, and they become better and they gain self-confidence. There's a reason why this self-confidence occurs at Toastmasters, and it's different from other places where I was given the similar training. The reason is that at Toastmasters, we are self-paced. Nobody says you must get this particular achievement by this time unless you say it to yourself. And some people are on a fast track and they want to get there right away and they will graduate with their CTM and be finished with Toastmasters. And I congratulate those learners. There are others who take a laissez-faire attitude and will spend a lot of time going through the steps when they're comfortable, and they will also achieve that self-confidence in their own time. What is so different about being a Toastmaster? I have found this one item. I found this very early on in my Toastmaster career. I noticed that people at Toastmasters do not criticize. No, they don't give valuable or positive criticism. No, they evaluate. Later on in today's meeting, we will have evaluators who will evaluate the performances of the speakers. We don't have evaluators for table topics, but some clubs do that. And I found this an enlightening and empowering way to deal with interpersonal skills. How did you do? Not what did you do wrong? How did you do? And the evaluation that was originally developed at Toastmasters and is prominent in every Toastmasters club I've ever visited is a way to evaluate how people performed to compare it to an external criteria. And when people who are self-paced and want to be learners will see that this is the scale and I'm here on it and I want to get there, then they are encouraged In fact, they are super encouraged to become better at their chosen skill. But I have another L word in Toastmasters, and I believe this is the secret to the success of this 111-year-old organization. This L word is for leadership. It's a secret to some of the Toastmasters, but being part of the leadership at Toastmasters, being elected, holding office, whether the office is president, vice president, vice president education, treasurer, secretary, sergeant at arms, whether you take any of those roles, you are trained as a leader of others in every business, whether it's an entrepreneurial business that you've started, or whether it's a company you work for, or a not-for-profit organization, wherever you might find yourself in your career, you will have opportunity for leadership. And if you learn at Toastmasters, from Toastmasters, the way Toastmasters teaches, you will excel at leadership. In fact, if you were to study those who have reached the zenith of corporate leadership, you will find a preponderance of Toastmasters at those high executive levels. When you are a leader at Toastmasters, not only is it a volunteer position, but you're also leading volunteers. And that's the secret. The L word in Toastmasters, be a leader, volunteer of volunteers, and it is the greatest benefit you can achieve.